I'm Raymond Modulin, aka the Real Estate Monkey, and host of Indy's new reality show, King of the Rehab. Over the last decade, I've brokered, bought, or sold $70 million worth of real estate, and the one thing I know is rehab. King of the Rehab. King of the Rehab. King of the Rehab. What's up? King of the Rehab. Hello and welcome to the show, King of the Rehab. I'm your host, Raymond Modulin, aka the Real Estate Monkey. Before we get started, I want to thank my last week's guest, Brad Davis from the Davis Building Group. Brad came in and helped us judge the kitchen area, and he did a really good job. And Brad, I want to thank you very much and invite you back to the show anytime. This week, we're going to bring in a new guest, Ted Hudnut, from TBH Property Management. Now, Ted is a property manager, and he is going to help us judge whichever room we get assigned through the eyes of what a renter or a rental property would look like. So stick around for that. If you're new and you haven't caught on to what's going on, let's kind of recap as to where we're at. So far, we've got 2 rooms complete. The first room that we completed was the living room, and the winner of that was Joe Musgrave. The second room was the kitchen just last week, and Brad Litz was the actual winner. The other guys really need to start picking up their game a little bit if they're going to actually start vying for the title. So let's see where we're at in our points total. Tied at first place, we do have Brad and Joe, each with 5 points for each winning a room. At second, we've got a close battle between Lee and Sanjeev, both have 3 points. And bringing up the end is Gary. Gary's got just 2 points, so Gary needs to get on the board a little bit and see if we can't speed him up a little bit. Now, I know that this week I have already gotten a phone call and was left on my voicemail by Mr. Big, and we are waiting our assignment to see which room we are actually going to be working on this week. So what I would like for you guys to do is remember that you can go to the website, go to kingofTheRehab.com and vote for your favorite rehabber. Plus, you can sign up and get King of the Rehab updates. You can see some of the past episodes. You can get a chance to talk to some of the contestants and find out what they were thinking. You might also just get a few tips while you're at it on how to better rehab your house. So what I think we're going to probably do now is go see if we can pick up the phone, get Mr. Big on the line, and find out what room we are actually going to get assigned for this week, and spread that out to the guys. And then what's going to happen is you and I are going to go watch some of these guys let the hammer swing and all the wood fly and see what they can do. All right? So I'll tell you what. Hang out for a minute, and then let's go see what Mr. Big has got in store for us. King of the Rehab. All right, so I've been standing here 15, 20 minutes now, waiting for him. I've called him several times, no answer on the phone call. I don't know what to do. You know what? I am so friggin' sick of this. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm pretty much fed up with this guy. I've been waiting all this time, so you know what? Screw it, flip him, I'm out of here. Too bad. He can call me and decide what he wants to do, when he wants to do it. I am not waiting for this son of a... What the frick? Man, if I got a friggin' ticket while I was waiting on him, I'm gonna be PO'd. Are you kidding me? You guys aren't gonna believe this. The bedroom. I don't... Man, he's starting to... Let's go.
I'm not real happy. I just got informed that we have mandatory hookup on the city sewer. So I can't, I mean, it's not that I wanted to leave that to the buyer, but it's something we have to get.
I'm the Real Estate Monkey, and I'm here to tell you about my new website, realestatemonkey.com. We've partnered with many of the best real estate service providers in Indiana to provide you a one-stop website for all your real estate needs. So when you need help around the house, just log on to realestatemonkey.com and find the real top banana. While you're there, check out all of the other benefits I've made available for you. So remember, realestatemonkey.com, and get the power of the monkey behind you.
Hi, I'm Brad Davis, president of Davis Building Group. Our family-owned business has been building homes throughout central Indiana since 1955. With over 100 years of senior management experience, we build affordable family-style homes for first and second-time home buyers, or we can build custom plans on your lot. We work hard to offer neighborhoods with terrific schools and homes with spacious floor plans and great amenities. To see more wonderful neighborhoods, visit us at davisbuildinggroup.com or call Angela and Sean at the number below. So visit us at Davis Building Group and let's get started.
Well, I just got a call from Gary. It seems that he's got a big issue with the city and the sewer, so we happen to be in the neighborhood. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to stop by and see what's going on and see if we can't find out what's going on with him, because he did not sound happy. And occasionally this is a problem that you end up with. You're doing something and somebody else wants to make sure that you can add money or change it or whatever, so we'll stop by and see what's going on. All right, well, there he is, and he doesn't look happy. He's probably talking to the city right now. Anytime you get these phone calls, it's never good. Hey Gary, what's going on?
We'll have to figure something out. Thanks, we'll be back. Okay.
Well, you didn't sound real happy.
I'm not real happy. I just got informed that we have mandatory hookup on the city sewer. So I can't, I mean, it's not that I wanted to leave that to the buyer, but it's something we have to get done now. It's going to have to come straight out of the budget.
Well, you know, the only choice you got is you either got to cut something or you're going to have to suck it up and adjust your budget.
I can't cut anything. So we're going to have to find some additional money to get this done.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, sometimes this is the stuff that happens. You know, you're not really used to or prepared for it, and stuff just pops up, man.
Well, we're going to get her done.
All right, dude. I'll talk to you later, man.
Thanks for swinging by.
Hey, it's Lee again. Hey, when you're rehabbing houses, one of the other things that we run into a lot of is sometimes people just do what I consider crazy things. In this case, somebody came through, and these are really nice wooden doors. You know, they're 6-panel doors. This one here is just a closet door, so it's a 3-panel door. But I don't know if you can see this or not, but look at that. They decided to paint the trim, and they got a little messy. These are things we deal with. What do you do in these situations? Well, you could strip them down. That's going to take forever, and it's going to cost you a lot of money. Or you can repaint them. You just paint over them. Unfortunately, I don't want to paint over a solid wood door, but occasionally we run into that. I'll show you this. This is one of our bedrooms. You can see here, there's that wood trim right there. Oh, what's that? That's wood trim over there. Oh, that's the original color. That's the true wood, stained wood that's been painted. Hey, I understand people like to paint wood sometimes, paint trim, stuff like that. But it just gets annoying when it's stuff that was gorgeous before and they do a poor job painting it. So anyway, so that's some of the stuff we run into. So in this case, you can also see that they had runs in the paint. I don't know if you can see that or not. You see that big run right in there? Ooh, my finger's big. Run right there. And we get runs in the paint itself. I don't know if you can see this or not, but there's some runs there. I mean, what do you do in that case? We're going to repaint it, but I don't want to see runs. I mean, this is going to be a nice house. So we end up, in this case, we're going to end up having to sand these doors down a bit, get rid of these runs. Everywhere we see a run, we'll have to sand it down, and then we will repaint the doors. You can see here we're in the midst of spraying the rooms. This is one of our bedrooms here. And in this case, again, it was a situation where they had painted the trim, so at this point we are spraying the entire room. Ceiling and everything. You can see here originally they had a ceiling fan in place, but it was only your standard 3-wire, so you really didn't have multiple controls. But some of the new fans are easily redone and can take control of that sort of stuff. You know, like you can have your fan speed controlled separately from your lights, stuff like that. This particular case is not wired that way. It's only wired 2-wire with a ground. So we're going to put it back to lights. Pull out the switches. We're going to pull out all the outlets, give them all brand new outlets and switches. So that's some of the stuff you run into when you're doing rehabs. You see this particular bedroom, we're getting ready to repaint. My contractor who does my painting has been sick this week, and he's a good guy, so we will put up with that. But he's been fixing the walls, getting ready for paint. These are some things that you run into occasionally. See here, there was a TV stand mounted on the wall. Wasn't going to work for us, so we pulled it out. But this also was here, this little rack. So we're going to keep that. We'll just paint it when we paint the room. And again, you got 2-wire plus ground. And they had ceiling fan in here. You can see the controls here, but we're pulling it out and putting lights back in. And we will, again, like I said, we will replace all the outlets and all the switches, give them brand new. Master bedroom is basically kind of the same thing. I mean, it's got a French set of doors that open up into it, but I mean, there's not a whole lot you could do with a master bedroom. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to replace the carpets in there. We've repainted the walls, and the walls in the master bedroom were like 10 times worse than what was in the living room, dining room. I mean, massive runs on the wall from the previous, painter or, whoever. And so we had to do a lot of work in there to get that all cleaned up.
George and I talked more about this over in here, and we're going to be getting the framing up on there, and then getting ready to get the next week we should be getting ready to have the trim painted and get the walls and things painted in here, in all the bedrooms and the interior of the house. But the exterior of the house is going to get painted first. And that's about catching us up for right now.
Well, the three bedroom is a 3-bedroom home, and it's located on the main level down the hall from the living room. You have the 2 secondary bedrooms on the left side, and on the right side, overlooking the backyard, is the master bedroom. It's bigger than the other 2 bedrooms. This is why we kind of christened it the master bedroom. It was again, you still had the same carpet running throughout. You had aluminum windows throughout the entire home. Except for the last bedroom on the left, which had boards because the windows had been busted out and they had secured it with boards and you couldn't even see into the room. They had ceiling fans that were attached to the ceiling, but then they had an extension cord run across the ceiling and down the wall and plugged in, which was really because of the ceiling height for one, it was, hitting your head all the time as you would come in, I would imagine. So we pulled those down in the bedrooms, and the closets were tall doors, but at the very top, some trim work needed to be done. But for the most part, it was just kind of just old paint and old smelly carpet and old windows. And we replaced windows throughout the entire home with new windows throughout the entire home, which just made a world of difference in the lights, the daylight that was allowed to filter into the rooms. Bedrooms typically are pretty easy. It's going to be your baths, your kitchens, and basically sometimes your living room or something like that's going to have some challenges. But for the most part, the bedrooms are pretty straight up.
Hi, I'm Brad Davis, president of Davis Building Group. Our family-owned business has been building homes throughout central Indiana since 1955. With over 100 years of senior management experience, we build affordable family-style homes for first and second-time home buyers, or we can build custom plans on your lot. We work hard to offer neighborhoods with terrific schools and homes with spacious floor plans and great amenities. To see more wonderful neighborhoods, visit us at davisbuildinggroup.com or call Angela and Sean at the number below. So visit us at Davis Building Group and let's get started.
In the master bedroom, it wasn't too much of a challenge there, other just needing paint, new trim, new cord around there. Laminate flooring that was already there, we're going to use the same laminate flooring, which is pretty good. It has good longevity. So we'll just do a good clean and shining it up. My only concern of today is everybody wants the master bedroom to be bigger than the whole house. So that's the challenge that we're going to continue to face until it's sold, because it's only about 12 by 13. Now it shares a restroom with a hallway bath. So the hallway bath has two doors, one to the master and then one to the hallway. So that's going to be a challenge if people are going to want their own type of private restroom there. Other than that, that's about the only concerns we have. We're doing a whole house and it's bone white. Everybody likes this nice, warm, neutral color. And we'll go with a white trim and door throughout the house, which is pretty much standard in this area, as well as price range. I'll come back to that. Follow me as we'll take a look at the other two bedrooms. This is the other room that's upstairs. As you see, we already hit the edges of the top and the bottom, so we just got to fill in with the cream colors. Come back at the end and cut it all in white. A little trim like this, like they had a dog or something. Just got to replace some bad areas. Here's the master bedroom. Just got to hit it with a coat of paint. I went with a high quality paint. It's already got a primer built in it, so it's just a one-touch paint, so we'll hit it one time. Cream going over there white, it'll cover real good. We're going with a eggshell finish. Trims and doors, we'll either go with a satin or a white.
The master bedroom was quite a challenge. I will say it was all mirrored, which was interesting, and just some really kind of odd shapes throughout. So we kind of had to start back over with that. We ended up, we had to open up the roof and frame in the outside and connect one gable to a dormer so that we could create a full rectangular sleeping area to provide a nice big master bedroom that people are looking for nowadays. You got a king-size bed, you've got 2 nightstands and a dresser, television, and a chair. So now we have room for all that nice big space. Before it was probably 11 by 12. And then you kind of walk through a little tunnel, if you will, to get to the closet space. What we did which is now going to be a great master bath walk-in closet area. So what we're going to do, what we did was we pushed the stairs on the main floor back 3 feet to allow us to move that entrance over 3 feet. So now we've got a nice big entrance into our master bath and closet area. One final look, master bedroom. Again, vanilla box, primed, ready to go. Trim goes in early next week. Carpet will be in after that. Trim paint, carpet, finishing touches, So this is really going to change from where you see it at right now to where it's going to be in a week. So I can't wait till this one's done either. Getting there.
The master bedroom was in pretty decent shape again. Like I say, at a glance the house didn't look like it needed much, but the ensuite to the master bedroom was a pretty good challenge. That's really where a lot of the money and a lot of the work went into that particular 3/4 bath, if you will. The room itself was just a matter of cleaning the carpets because it had a really nice plush carpet in. It was two-tone. Somebody had actually spent some good money in there and it wasn't worn. So we cleaned that carpet. All new paint, trim, paint, and all that kind of stuff.
We have the wallpaper stripped, as you can see, in the one bedroom. I'm going to do my little video blog here real quick. Got the debris out of the back bedroom, and we still have a mess in the back bathroom. But we did get the rotten floor pulled out, so that's ready to be put back in.
Hello, I'm the Real Estate Monkey, and I'm here to tell you about my new website, realestatemonkey.com. We've partnered with many of the best real estate service providers in Indiana to provide you a one-stop website for all your real estate needs. So when you need help around the house, just log on to realestatemonkey.com and find the real top banana. While you're there, check out all of the other benefits I've made available for you. So remember, realestatemonkey.com, and get the power of the monkey behind you.
Hi, I'm Brad Davis, president of Davis Building Group. Our family-owned business has been building homes throughout central Indiana since 1955. With over 100 years of senior management experience, we build affordable family-style homes for first and second-time home buyers, or we can build custom plans on your lot. We work hard to offer neighborhoods with terrific schools and homes with spacious floor plans and great amenities. To see more wonderful neighborhoods, visit us at davisbuildinggroup.com or call Angela and Sean at the number below. So visit us at Davis Building Group and let's get started.
All right, so thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of King of the Rehab. Don't forget Mr. Big, he has actually dodged us one more time. Matter of fact, he didn't even give us the presence of one of his underlings. He just kind of hid our assignment and sent it to us, that son of a but we'll catch up with him later. One of the things that you did see this week is something that happens quite a bit. Gary had a conflict, not an easy conflict. Matter of fact, Gary had a major conflict. You saw that he had to actually tap into the city sewer, and that actually has set him back about $5,000 outside of his budget that he wasn't expecting. This brings me to the 2 points I want you guys to remember. When you're starting to rehab, you should always, always, always seek the advice of people that are professionals in certain areas. I always tell my clients, and I've always learned that HVAC, electrical, plumbing, any of that which requires special licensed people, I always want to rely on the expert. Always ask the expert to help you out, okay? There's nothing wrong with going out and seeking advice, because what happens in the long run is it jumps up and bites you in the butt, and more often it bites you right in the butt where you keep your wallet in, and that's the big problem. So this week you saw Gary's issues, and that's just money he's going to have to end up eating. Now, what I'd like for you guys to do is I'm going to have Ted Hudnut on next week from TBH Management. He's going to help us judge the properties or the rooms as a landlord would. But what I'd like for you guys to do is go to the website. It's kingoftherehab.com and vote for your favorite rehabber. There's all kinds of stuff there you can look at. There's the previous episodes that can catch you up. You can also get in touch with any of our guest judges. All of their information's on board, so you can find out and get a hold of Ted if you've got a question about property management, or Brad Davis about home building. They're all on there. So don't forget to join us next week, and we're going to get to see who gets crowned King of the Rehab for the bedroom. We're going to have Mr. Ted Hudnut from TBH Properties. He's going to help us determine that, and we'll see you right here next week on King of the Rehab. King of the Rehab. King of the Rehab. King of the Rehab. What's up?